Hello traders, the title of the video is how to combine RSI indicator and bearish engulfment like a pro. Alright, so recently we have recorded a video that we titled, alright, if I remember clearly, when does the RSI, when does a bearish engulfment, okay, signal, okay, a bearish trading signal. All right, if you have been following us already, you already have watched that video, and it will help you, okay, to get started talking about bearish engulfment. Okay, many traders have learned about the bearish engulfment for years, but what they were doing, they are just playing with it. What they are doing, they are just going ups and down. That's not good. You want to get it right, and you want to know exactly when does a bearish engulfment, a signal, a bearish trading signal. There is a video that I've recorded recently with that title. But today what we were about to do is to combine the bearish engulfment, how to combine the RSI indicator, the relative strength index indicator, the momentum oscillator, with a bearish engulfment. Very simple, like we did before in that tutorial. Okay, you very important. You have to highlight the high, the low, and the median line of the bearish candlestick bar. Now we don't want to be repeating the same mistake like we did before. That bearish candlestick bar must close. If it doesn't close on that time frame, it's a common candlestick bar trading mistake. You want to know more? Okay, check out our playlist about candlestick pattern trading. Alright, I want this video to be very short, so I'm a bit under pressure now, so bear with me. So the red line here, this is the high of that bearish candlestick bar that has engulfed two bullish candlestick bar. You can see that the price was going up nicely. Here it comes, that bearish candlestick bar. It must close. If you're on the hourly time frame, it must close. If you're on the daily chart, it must close before you start talking about the bearish engulfment. So once we highlight the high, the low, also, alright, the median line, I'll leave it there for now. The only time that the bearish engulfment will signal a bearish trading signal is when the price finds a resistance below the low of that bearish candlestick bar. As you can see, alright, the RSI period 14, which is the default setting, was overbought in the zone of 91. Is it too overbought for you? Alright, it's good. So today we say if it's 91, then it's definitely the good overbought. No, it's just pointing to us a resistance level. Alright, but we don't want the video to be too long, so the higher, the low, and the median line. So the only time that, so you can wait, as you see, RSI is overbought, bearish engulfment is completed, the candlestick bar is closed. You can just wait and say, alright, like George said, I'll wait until see a bearish trading signal, a bearish trading setup below the low of that bearish candlestick bar. You can do that, either a low or high below that, or and so on. Alright, so or break below, retest, turn around. Sometimes you'll be surprised on this monthly chart. You see how the price is stopping in that zone. It's not going far, so it won't really be below that low, but it's not hanging around. Why is it hanging around here? And this candlestick back here also is not yet closed, because today is what, the 8th of April. 8th of April 2018. So that candlestick bar will close at the end of April. Here we are. So you see now. Alright, so what is happening, my friend, is that alright, so much is going on, and the price is finding it difficult to find a resistance below the bearish engulfment. Alright, so that's the best scenario to combine the RSI overbought and the bearish engulfment. Now, what you may say, Joe, why do we need to combine it? It's like a two verification. Usually when the RSI is overbought, people are looking for good reason to sell, yes or no. But now you have the RSI is overbought, but the bearish engulfment is another confirmation that is getting a little bit bearish. The bearish traders are coming back, isn't it? That's a bit of information to you, okay? But in order to sell correctly, the price must find a resistance below the low of the bearish candlestick bar here. Sometimes there are other elements that are involved, which the price will prefer instead. So you see now, so suppose we were here, people are selling it, you see this one come down, and then candlestick, bearish candlestick pattern traders start selling, and they see that it's not going anywhere. So there are a lot of people right now in this trade, all right, trying to sell this stock, Home Depot. But you see, 1 month it got a tail, which means there is a support here. The second one is not yet closed, still got a support. Those bearish traders are start getting frustrated. See, is it going to work beautifully as it did before? I told you that when the RSI is near 90, the price will definitely come down. You see how it came down this month, and they continue to sell. Now some of those bearish traders are getting frustrated now because some of them enter the trade somewhere here, and all the price doing, the price finding a bit of support, so they don't want to hang around so much. Some of those traders will be forced, so to speak, to close their trade, their bearish trade. And if they do that, all right, if they are forced to close their bearish trade, not directly, they are not forced directly, nobody's forcing them, but in their mind, because it's taking too long to get paid, it's like they are forced to close their trade. Therefore, if they close their bearish trade, the price will bounce up a bit, yes or no? By closing a bearish trade, one is buying, one become a bearish trader. That is closing a bearish trade is becoming a bullish trader at that point in time. So for those reasons, the price will bounce up. Okay, and now it will find a resistance near, usually, okay, so the next level that we will watch is the level 18757, which is the median line of that bearish candlestick bar. Until that time, and the candlestick bar that is retesting that median line must also close, and after that we will use what we call a different time frame trading method. As I've been saying for years, okay, if you're a technical trader and you do not know how to use a top-down trading method, check out our playlist at 24 stock trader YouTube channel, all right, where I explain to trader in 5 videos, series of video, all right, how to implement a top-down trading method. And after that, we implement top-down trading method to sell it if there is a valid sell signal. All right, okay, so RSI is overbought, all right. Now we have a bearish engulfment correction, a bearish engulfment. We highlight the high, the low, and the median line of that bearish candlestick bar that is closed. The best place to sell is below the median line, or is below the low of the bearish candlestick bar. If the price found a resistance below that low of that bearish candlestick bar. If the price fails to find a resistance below that bearish candlestick bar, sometimes the price will bounce up, but we'll prefer instead the median line. It does not mean that the price is at the median line or below the low, that definitely it will go down. We'll use a top-down trading method to trade it like a pro. Alright, so those are the few things. So what I'm doing today, I'm just giving it to you, the correct step, the things that you need to look for when you are combining the relative strength index indicator or oscillator with a bearish candlestick pattern, in this case the bearish engulfment. A bearish engulfment will very often occur at a resistance level, at a target level, using market geometry on the edge of a rising channel, on the edge of a horizontal channel, on the edge of a declining channel. Those are the points where we usually see a bearish engulfment. Alright, now when the bearish engulfment is completed, we want it to signal for us a clear-cut signal. The bearish signal will occur below the low of the bearish candlestick bar. Things can become a little bit complicated when you have, instead of one candlestick bar engulfing a few very bullish candlestick bar, sometimes you may have 2 or 3 candlestick bar engulfing other bullish candlestick bar. If the price goes down like here, yeah, if you see the engulfment of this, and the following candlestick bar is also long, suppose you are here and you also a long bearish candlestick bar followed by another long bearish candlestick bar, in most cases you should stay away from it for a while. If you want to sell it, personally I would say to you, probably the party is over, you should wait for a bounce up before you sell. So what is happening sometimes, today we see a bearish engulfment, and you see this one also very long, All right, and they say, all right, it's going down, and then they will sell here only to be kicked out of the trade. So if you see it going down fast like this and you miss the party, so to speak, all right, just be patient. Sometimes the price will bounce up again, looking for another resistance level before it will continue to go down, or it will just bounce up and continue to go up forever. So you don't want to chase it down. As they say, you don't catch a falling knife. All right, you want to. So this is why here it's a good scenario. It's slowing down. Those who are rushing to this trade are those who are selling quickly because they see a bearish engulfment and the RSI is overbought. They say, it's going to go down, it's going to go down, it's going to go down. And they will violate the market patterns. Trading mistakes. Yeah? Right? And then they start doing all kind of things. It's going to go down because of a bearish candlestick. Who told you that? Alright? So, those are the verifications that you want to do to take it like a pro without getting too excited. And in all cases, you want to use a top-down trading method. Alright? So you see here what is happening here. The price is out of this channel. People project it up, and this is a target level. Those are the places where we see a bearish engulfment. So this is a good place for this bearish engulfment. The price, it crashed down, it retests the mid channel, it retests the top of the first channel. This is the top of the first channel. Now people push it down a bit, but now it's finding difficult to find a resistance below the low of that bearish candlestick bar. What's going on, my friend? We can push it a little bit more if you want to understand more by going again, dividing again this one here, the median line. You see what's going on now? So the price sitting now on the median line on the first channel. It's a tricky place to sell because it went below. It's now below the low of that very candlestick bar, but it's also coming here. The median line, am I somewhere there? Okay, all right, near the median line of the first channel. So do not use the candlestick pattern and the RSI on their own. Use them in conjunction with the market pattern, all right, market geometry, and so on, so you may know exactly what's taking place. All right. So to summarize the video, to combine the RSI indicator and the bearish engulfment like a pro. All right. So like a pro means use a top-down trading method. First thing first. All right. The RSI is overbought, it's pointing to our resistance level. We want to highlight it. Second thing, we need more confirmation. Bearish engulfment is in place. That candlestick bar, it must close. Highlight the high, the low, and the median line. Where is the best place to find the signal after the RSI is overbought and the bearish engulfment is completed? Below the low of that bearish candlestick bar. That's the best place. Okay. If the price sometimes, as he's doing it gently, it didn't go down very fast, as I told you, like this, what is the next place to look for an opportunity to sell? Near the median line of that bearish candlestick bar. Do you just sell? No, you implement a top-down trading method. Again, if the price here, look for other bearish candlestick pattern. A good reason why you should sell, which is the trading setup, and then implement a different time frame trading method to trade it. Alright, so this is how you can combine the RSI indicator and the bearish engulfment like a pro. Like a pro mean, if you see a good setup, mean that break below that low and find a resistance, you say, yeah, that's it, George. That's it. Now, like a pro, use a different time frame trading method. If it comes here, you see a good trading setup here, use a top-down trading method like a pro. Alright. So if this video has been truly useful to you, don't go away without letting us know. You say, George, yes, I didn't log in. Try to log in or use your smartphone so you are logged in all the time. Please click on the like button so we know that we have done a good job today. But you say, George, this is another poor performance again. You need to improve. Alright, so let us know by marking it down, and that will help us to improve our next recording. Alright, but if you think this is an amazing tutorial, do not hesitate to share with your friend on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Alright. So this we conclude our discussion today about how to combine RSI and bearish engulfment like a pro. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, yes, this is the best moment to subscribe to our channel. Okay, click on the subscribe button, and make sure you also click on the bell icon, the notification icon, so that anytime we record a video, you will be the first person. As soon as I click publish, you will receive an email to tell you that George has posted another video. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it your own time. If you don't want to watch it, you just ignore the notification. Alright, so you are in control of it, so you don't receive any spam at all. Okay, until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders, talking about how to combine the RSI indicator or relative strength index oscillator and the bearish engulfment like a pole. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon.